Hello and welcome back to BattleBox Batrep, where this time the Orks of the Goldfangz are going to be going up against the Leagues of Votann of the Makunga Coalition. It should be a fun little grudge match here. The squats are actually considerably better in melee combat than you'd think. So the fact that the Orks outnumber them basically like 2-1 should not be a huge issue, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be a fun one. I'm excited for this one. Mainly because Orks versus Squats is classic in a very Rogue Trader kind of way. Just our random deployment cards are this one, which, yep, like log edge halves. Whatever, halves, quarters, whatever, diagonals. We're playing the ritual where each side has to give up a shooting phase to plonk down a one of them's objective marker, which is, I think, actually quite fun. Yeah, so yeah, we can put them wherever we want, as long as it's in no man's land, which is, well, there. We're basically deployed up to the line on each side to give you a rough idea of where no man's land is. And also, there is a minefield. So, yeah, if you roll a 6 on an advance, the unit takes a mortal wound, which is, yeah, it's much, much worse for the Leagues than it is for the Orks. But let's see where things go. Starting with the I've been playing a lot of 5 parsecs from home, so I was gonna say the initiative phase. It's not just rolling who goes first. Is it the Orks or the Squats? The Squats are going first. So the Leagues have moved up basically across the board. The Berserks over there can't shoot anyway, so they're just going to plonk down an objective over there. The Carl I kind of left, but I was working on this on the basis of if the Orks went first, I wanted them in cover, but that did mean they didn't have line of sight to anyone, which is a bit of an issue. And over here, the bikers have come down, and I'm going to overwatch with the boys here. More out of a sense of, if I don't, that sheer amount of firepower is just going to delete the entire unit. So, yeah, they get 10 slugger shots, hitting on 6s. That is 1 is wounding on 5s. No. I also get D3 rocket shots. 1. And it misses. Cool. Okay, this is about to do some truly, truly horrifying things to this lot here. Oh dear. So we're going to start with the High-Las rotary cannon. It's got 6 shots, hitting on 4s. That's only 2 hits, not an amazing stop. Wounding on 3s. Yep, I got saves of 6. That is 2 dead already. Going to the bolt shotguns, have 6 shots, hitting on 4s. That is another 2 hits. They are strength 5, so wounding on 4s. Nothing. And finally, the auto cannons are also hitting on 4s. Oof, we are warming up today. The strength high, strength 7, yep, so they need 3 to wound. Jesus, the Orks are doing much better than I thought they were going to. -1 AP, so 6 up saves. Another 2 dead. Yeah, that is considerably less damage than I thought they were going to do. I thought with that sheer volume of dice, I would have thought they'd have wiped the unit. But they didn't. Here we are. While we are here, the sniper team is going to take a shot at the war boss. The only thing that's in range is the No, the Magnum round is not in range. It's 18-inch range, so it can't actually shoot at anything. Great, good, everything is amazing. Okay, I'm going to check to see if the if the auto rifle is in range. It's 24-inch range. It should be, but is it in rapid fire of these boys down here? Because they advanced and got 1 inch, which is why they look like they've only moved normally. Yeah, let's see if I can rapid fire with the auto rifle. Absolutely not. 3 shots hitting on 5s. 1. It is a whole strength 6, so 3s to wound. It wounds. It's also AP -1, so 6 up saves. Okay, 1 boy is killed from that unit as well. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to charge with the pioneers, mainly because I'm fairly certain even this small number of boys would mess them up. On the other hand, it's going to mess them up anyway, but they will at least get a round of Overwatch first. This has been unpleasant. Right, the boss has called a war. Everyone is surging forward. Really, not the boss. The boss himself is moving up and has placed a ritual marker down there, mainly because could get into combat, but it'd be funnier to get into combat next turn if anything survives. The boys over here advanced, got a whole extra inch, but should get them within charge range of the berserks. The Death Dread got an extra 4 inch on its move, so it is well within charge range of these guys. And these boys are... I only needed to walk to get into range of the bikers, they are going to do a Overwatch into these boys, mainly because if they can not get pinned down, their firepower will be really useful. So, rotary cannon first. That is a 1 hit, and it's a sustained hit 1, so that is 2 hits. Needs 3s to wound, 1 wound, 5 up saves. Another one dies. You know what? I'm going to take the rocket launcher. 6 bolt shotguns. Get 3 hits. Okay, they're actually doing better on the Overwatch than they were in. Basically, just this is embarrassing. 4 to wound. That's better. 5 up invulnerable. No, another one's dead. That one. Yeah, they're doing better on the Overwatch than they did in the actual shooting phase. This is so embarrassing. The autocannon gets 1 hit and fails to wound. Amazing. Okay, it's not really worth it now, but I've done it. So they're going to fire 4 bolt pistols into the pioneers and get absolutely nothing. Doesn't really matter, but it would have been very funny. They need 2 inches. They're in. The Dread needs 3 inches. It's in. The boys need like 4 inches. They are in. Okay, everyone is in. It is, as the kids say, the time to start crumping. So the Leagues of Votann don't have enough command points. So I'm just going to do these in the order I think is funniest. Starting with the Death Dread into the lads there. Needs 3s to hit. That is all but 1. That is 2s to wound. That is all but 1. They have 6-up saves. All but 1. Okay, there's 4 here. They have Feel No Pain 6-up and it does 3 damage a hit. So 1 is dead. 2 is dead. Oh, that. 3 are dead. 4 are dead. I guess I'm going to leave the medic alive just to... I don't think I can. If I don't want to leave the boss alive, that will leave it out of 2 inches, which... I guess the sergeant's going to survive this time. Which is bad for the Carl next turn if they don't kill the Dreadnought. Okay, over here. You got 4 attacks with the Power Claw. Needing 4s to hit. Needing 2s to wound. It's strength 10 now. So, oh no, I tell light to light. They're toughness 6. 3s to wound. They get 6-up saves. Needs to make 2 of them. Or no, first one is dead. And the 3 lads with choppers need 3s to hit. That is dreadful. Oh my god. I was kind of not expecting. Needs 5s to wound. 1 wound, 4-up save. Nope. Okay, the second one is down to 2 wounds, but it is alive. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't quite expecting. I was expecting like just the this one to be left alive. And now over to this one. Okay, so over here on the last one, starting with the knob with the big chopper. Stop laughing, and if you did laugh, subscribe. And if you didn't laugh, subscribe. Needs 3s to hit. Oh, what is going on? Needs 3s to wound. Oh, Jesus. The shooter boys need 3s to hit. Nearly 5s to wound. Nearly 4s to wound. It's strength 5. Got 6-up save. Fails and fails to feel no pain. So 1 is down to 1 wound. Which now we get into the fun bit, which is the 20 Slugger Boy attacks. So many dice. Hitting on 3s, which, as we've just seen, is... Oh, okay. No. These dice love proving me wrong. The second I start seeing a pattern, it's... No, we're going to hit all the time. The 4s to wound. That is a decent number of wounds. Okay, choppers are -1 save, so they get no regular saves, so it goes straight through to the 5-up feel no pains. Okay, they make 5. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wounds. Okay, I believe that means it's just the mold mortar on 1 wound. Because yeah, I believe the mold mortar, yes, gets +1 wound and +1 attack. So yeah, the berserks are screwed. Everyone else kind of survived better than I thought they were going to, and now they get to attack back. Okay, going to start over here. Need 4s to hit. They're using plasma knives, so they're rubbish. 5s to wound. 2 wounds. 5 up saves. Okay, that is 2 dead. They are not sucking as hard as I thought they were going to. Fair enough, I guess. The last remaining berserk over there is going to use, obviously going to use a sweep on the thing to give themselves 7 attacks. Needing 3s to hit, but 5s to wound. So 3s to hit, 5s to wound. That's nothing. Okay. Right, let's go on to this fight over here. Okay, down here in the hardest thing I've ever had to record, I'm going to start with the Carl, who gets 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Strength 8, so he still needs 5s to wound. Minus 2 AP, so it's a 4-up save. Oh dear. And the Hearthkin Sergeant, the boss, has 2 attacks needing 4s to hit. Also 5s to wound. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be real. I don't think this is going to be going very well for the Leagues of Votann. This is the end of turn 1, and the Pioneers may win this, they may not. I don't think the Carl's going to win down here. And honestly, yeah, the Berserk over there is dead. The Berserk over there is very, very dead. So, yeah. See you in turn 2. Okay, here we are at the end of an incredibly eventful Leagues of Votann movement phase where everything's either stuck in combat or a heavy weapon over there. And yeah, the sniper squad is actually in range of the boss, so they are going to fire at them because it's the only thing to shoot at. Starting with the Magna Rail needing 4s. No. 4 Ion Blasters needing 4s. They all hit. They need 5s to wound. Nothing. They all plink off of the mega armor. Oh, this is bad. Oh, by the way, because it's about the only thing the Carl can see, the Dread has had the judgment token, and the Carl is the the Carl is the stomp 'em target for the turn. So yeah. Oh, also, just a quick thing. The Carl and the Warrior together come to 3 objective points. So does the Dread. So that's a drawn objective at the moment, which is why no one scored it. Specifically, the Carl didn't score it. So yeah, melee phase. Now, I'm kind of relying on the idea that the Carl isn't going to wipe the Dreadnought. Mainly because if I leave this guy alive, then I think... No. Don't be stupid. Although we're not in the... Oh, no, we are. Still under the effects of the war. So, yeah, I'm going to just stomp the Carl into the mud. So, it's 3s to hit. Okay, that is 2s to wound. Yep. Okay. The first one just murders the sergeant, and then it's 3/4 up invulnerable saves. At damage 3 a pop, it's going to need to make 2 of these to survive. The Carl does. The Carl is still alive on 1 wound. But 1 wound is all it takes to, Yeah, just yeah. Needs 2s to hit now because of the judgment token. They all hit. Needs 2s to hit, 5s to wound. That is 1 wound. Minus 2 AP, so 4 up save. Does actually fail. That is 9 wounds left. No, that's not. That's 7 wounds left. Starts on 10, takes 3. And that's how maths works, kids. Oh, I should have. Oh, well. I absolutely should have done the sweep with the one over there first. But you know what? Live and learn. Live and learn. I'm just going to crush it now. Crush the poor mortar unit with the big chopper first. Yeah, the knob gets 2 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Needs to make 4, 5 up, feel no pains. Yeah, the boys absolutely just stomp the poor Ironkin into the ground. But they do get a judgment token for their trouble, which is nice, I guess. Dread's only got 8 wounds, so it's got 5 left, and yeah, the boys have consolidated over this way. The over here, the pioneers can attack first, needing 4s to hit, needing 5s to wound. No, power claw in response. Only hits once. Needs 4s to hit. It does wound though. 6 up save. No, that is another one dead. And the slugger boy is gonna start kicking at this one. Got 4 attacks. You think it will when I can pick up dice. Needs 3s to hit. Needs 5s to wound. 1 wound. He's got a 5 up save. No, I mean it's taking damage. It's like slugger boys are actually quite good. But yeah, that is the end of the turn, and quite honestly, I'm not feeling particularly optimistic about the Votann. I'm going to do the end of Orc turn 2, but I don't actually think there's going to be many dwarves left on the table at the end of it, which is kind of brutal, but just... The Orcs are real good, aren't they? The Orcs are great. Yeah, let's keep going. So, yeah, things are kind of going badly. The death copters have shown up around the back of the dudes there. They are going to take one last brave shot into the warlord as their overwatch for the turn. Magnorel's going to miss. All the iron blasters are going to miss. Not really what you want right now. I'm going to start with the death copters shooting back into them. Get 2d3 plus 2 shots for that is 5. Maths is hard. 5, needing 5s to hit. Amazing. Needing 3s to wound. Oh my god. You get 6 up saves, 2 die from that, and the custom Mega Blaster gets another 2 hits. 2 wounds. Another one dies. That is 3 dead, and the Mega Blaster is fine. Oh, sweet golly gosh. Okay, let's remove those models and start shooting with the boys. Actually, before the boys, I very rarely give the Grot a chance to shoot. Gonna open fire into the warriors as well. Needs 4s to hit. That is 3 hits. That is 4s to wound. All wound. They do get 3 up saves because they are in cover. So that is another one dead. Okay, the railgun is going to have to deal with all of this. Do you know what? I'm going to do the big shooter down there first because it's the same stats and slightly worse shooting, just in case I don't have to count how many shots it's going to take from the sluggers. So that is no hits. Cool. Okay, I've got to count how many sluggers and shooters left in the unit. Okay, between the sluggers and shooters, there are 10 shots. Only one, no, two hits. Good old Ork ballistic skill. 5s to wound, nothing. Okay, it's time for some charges. The boss is going to charge the Carl and is in. The boys are going to charge the one remaining Magnum guy and are in. So, yeah, let's conclude this farce. Okay, yeah, the squats do have enough command points to interrupt once. So the boss is going to go into the Carl first, hitting on 2s. Yep, that is wounding on 2s, because he's still strength 12 even outside of the war. Goes to the 4 invulnerable saves. The Carl needs to make 2 of these or they die. It succeeds. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother interrupting. I don't think it's even. Actually, you know, I am going to interrupt with the warrior, just because. I mean, yeah, just to give him something to do. Basically, it's one attack hitting on 4s. No. Okay, that was a very heroic last stand. That's going to do nothing. Okay, starting here, going to have 3 attacks with a huge chopper. 1 hit needs 3s to wound. Wounds, it gets a 5-up save. It actually does survive that. Okay, I made it 4 slugger boys. If you count vertical as well, which you should. They need 3s to hit. My word. Need 5s to wound now, because they're tough as 5. Ooh, okay. 2 more 5-up saves. Oh, it wanted it, but no, the last warrior is dead. And that is a second judgment token on the boys. Again, I don't think it's going to matter. The Carl is going to go into the Dreadnought because it could theoretically kill it beforehand. Needs 2s to hit. Needs 5s to wound. Nothing. Okay. Power Claw into the last remaining Pioneer. 2 hits, 3s to wound. 1 wound at AP -2, so 6-up save. No. Got 1 wound left, and there's 1 boy with a slugger. 4 hit. 1 wound. It's got a 50-50 shot of surviving. It survives. Okay, so it does get its knife attacks back. 1 hit. Fails to wound. Okay, so yeah, so the thingy is down to, the Pioneer is down to a 1 wound. And yeah, the Death Dread gets 6 attacks into the Carl, needing 3s to hit. Okay, I think it's because it's such a small target. 2s to wound. Okay, 1 4-up save or it's dead. Oh my god, okay, it does make the save. Still, I'm going to be real with you that ignore the warrior over there, I just haven't taken it off. The Carl is almost certainly going to get stomped next turn. This Carl just cannot do enough damage here. the biker, even if the biker runs at this point, it's going to get shot down by the death copters. Yeah, this has been brutal, but the Orcs have absolutely just swept this. They have won. Yeah. I was kind of shocked. I'm kind of shocked at just how much they've lost. Yeah. Tell you what, let's have this discussion in the debrief. So, gonna be honest, after two fairly close games, that one was actually quite hard to watch. Just on a the Orcs just annihilated the Votann there. That was quite nasty. If I did it again, I probably wouldn't have set the Carl's unit up in cover. I was playing slightly more cage than I normally do on the basis of if the Orcs got in. Like, the Orc shooting is more brutal than it looks. And even losing one or two for like long range plinking would have been kind of nasty. But then it meant going first, you had to do something, couldn't just sit back for a turn. I suppose could have tried staying back and kiting. But yeah, just, you've got to actually get the objectives, because even in a game like this where you get to choose where the objectives go, it's not like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it. That was it was very nasty to watch. But hey, next up, I believe, is the Tau, which will be even more comically one-sided. I know how to play the Tau now, so that might be a bit different, but yeah. I have a feeling that's it's not exactly going to be a war of Daka. It is going to be a war of the Tau trying to stay as far away as possible and hoping beyond all hope that they can get enough burst rifle shots off before the Orcs get into combat. And yeah, if you want to watch a one-sided slaughter, if you're old enough to remember the Fish of Fury and you want to watch some Payback, yeah, next week. Remember to subscribe so you can see that. And yeah, just comment, subscribe. Yep, call to action. You know all of this. Thank you so much for watching and have a great night. Bye.